Hey people, what's up?
Hey guys, what's good? What's good? Today we coming to you guys so we can talk about how we met, how we first met. We in the outside today, and I'm loving this feel, loving this view right now. We at the community center, we in the pool area, and it's just so refreshing. But yeah, so we here. We gonna talk about our how we met.
How we met?
You want to start, or you want me to start?
Well, guys, first of all, we want to thank you guys. You've helped us meet that 500.
Yay!
Now let's get to 1,000.
Thank you guys.
Thank you so much. We love you.
All.
We love all our returning viewers. So we thank you guys so much for those 500 subscribers. So,
That
girl,
came from deep. What's going on? You good?
I'm great. So why don't you tell them how we first met?
All right, we good. So basically, let me go back. Let me kind of backtrack it a little bit. So with me, how I started was I was going through an issue in Miami. When I was going through my issue with family and all of this, I had to end up taking my kids. We had to go stay at this person's house for about, I could say, 4 months. We stayed there for about 4 months, and I had to swallow everything. Like, I couldn't say nothing because I knew at this moment I needed to swallow my words, swallow everything I needed to do in order to move forward, right? So I knew God was testing me, and he was testing me for what I was capable of doing. But I knew my heart, and I knew where I was trying to go with myself and my kids. So I just swallowed it and kept it moving. So I can say in October of 2017, I met my lovely wife online. We met online. So how it happened is, when I met you online, I'm gonna just go there. Fuck it. We met on Craigslist. we met on
Craigslist, guys.
So when we met on
Better than
Craigslist,
Backpage.
so we met on Craigslist, and emailing a few people, whatever. So finally, when I hit hers, I was just deleting people, because if you weren't talking to me nicely or coming at me with what I want to hear, you was just gone. So for hers, her email just stayed there, and I never responded to it. Finally, when I did respond to it, we just clicked instantly. It was an instant click, and we just kept communicating from there. And that was good for me. So start yours so we can get into what we're gonna get into.
So, like she said, she was going through her thing. I was going through my thing. I had moved here from Tennessee, so I was staying with my parents. And I was like, okay, yeah, when you grown-ups can't stay with other grown-ups, so you definitely gotta woosah, swallow that pride, swallow those tongues, swallow them words. So I was staying with my parents, and I hit her up on Craigslist, and it took her a couple days. She didn't respond to me, but
I think it took me at least 3 days before I actually responded to you.
Yeah.
The email was just sitting there, and it was feeling like it was just pulling me. It was pulling me, but
Yeah.
I was like, no.
her title was moving to Tampa, looking for new friends.
Oh my God, I can't believe you really remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. Got that memory, guys. I got that memory for you.
That's embarrassing.
So I was like, okay, well, I'm kind of new here in Tampa. I'm trying to make some friends too. And so I hit her up. She didn't respond. I was like, okay, well, whatever. So then when she did respond, boom, we clicked. It was like magic.
It was. It really was. We connected instantly, and we just started to talk. And when we talked, that connection was everything. So I already knew we was gonna be good. We just didn't know the when we meet each other how we was gonna go about that part, right?
Right.
So go ahead.
So I was in the process of looking for a place, and she was like, "Oh, I'm coming up there. I'll be to Tampa in December." I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." I ain't believe her. I ain't
She
right.
really didn't.
Did
She didn't think
not
I was about
believe
that life
her.
though. She didn't think I was about that life. So we
Yes.
went to talking, whatever. I said, hey, I booked my flight. She was like, what? Yeah, I booked my flight. Boom, screenshot. Boom, send it over. I'm coming. This day to this day, I'll be there.
So
What you was thinking?
I was like, "Oh man, she's really coming up here! Wow."
I wasn't playing no games.
She
I
was
know
playing no games.
what I was planning on doing. I knew my future.
So we had been talking for like 2-3 weeks, and well, that was in October. And so you want to tell them about the story about the weekend where we stopped talking?
We stopped talking?
You remember when you blocked me?
Oh wow. Wait, you want me to go back there?
Yeah, girl, tell them about
But
that's part of how we met, how we came to be.
okay, so basically what ended up happening, I had another little, situationship going on. So my other little situationship that was going on, that was me merging myself up out of, you know what I'm saying? I was basically easing myself out of it because I was like, listen, she's not for me. I don't want her. I want her. And I'm finna go this way. So whatever. So I was telling her, listen, I'm coming down, blah, 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 blah. And she was like, okay, cool. I was telling her about this other person or whatever. So she was like, all right, whatever. Basically, you handle that. And I was like, oh, cool. Okay, cool. Let me handle it. So as I was handling it, she called and I was with the girl. And when I was with the girl, the girl was like, who is this? Hold on. I was like, huh? Because I think what, she called you back?
No, she called me first, and I thought it was you that called. So I was like, "What's up, boo?" And she's like, "Who is this?" I said, "Well, who is this?" No, who are you? No, who are you? We were back and forth.
They went back and
We
forth.
went back and forth. It was funny.
So she was like, oh, such and such on the phone. Who is this on the phone? Whatever. So I was like, give me my phone. So I took the phone or whatever, and I'm like, hello. She was like, yeah, hello. Her being her, girl, she started talking like ain't nothing just happened. So I'm like, yeah. We talking, whatever. So the girl sitting right there, she like, what? Y'all really talking in front of me? I'm like, but that's my friend. Like, it ain't nothing. Like, I'm not with neither one of y'all. But you know what I'm saying? We good. So she like, what? Oh, nah. Oh, nah. Well, this ain't happening. Whatever. You trying to take my girlfriend from me? They like,
Girl, I ain't taking your girlfriend.
I'm like, listen.
I was like, your girlfriend free to do whatever she
I'm
wants
like,
to.
listen, I'll hit you up later, whatever. So
So the girl says, "And you better not call back here." Oh,
this was
okay.
being hard-headed.
I called back. Hello, Miss Fanny.
I'm like, oh my God.
Didn't I tell you not to call back here? Girl, you can't tell me what to do. This ain't even your phone.
I was like, I'm gonna have to block her for this weekend because she gonna cause some drama that I ain't got time for right now. So I was like, well, let me go ahead and just, like I say, let me kill this weekend. But she just would not stop calling.
Because the girl told me not to call. Girl, she ain't even your girlfriend.
She was not my girlfriend.
She's not even your girlfriend. You can't tell this grown woman who she can talk to.
No, but we was still talking and carrying on or whatever. But that weekend and that weekend was like yo, let's hurry up and get this weekend over with. Like 24 hours, 48 hours, please. Just please hurry up and end already. So finally that ended, and
she had blocked me. So I had deleted her number out my phone.
Because of that issue, right?
I'm like,
so
yo,
I
whatever.
blocked her, and she been trying to hit me up, but I was like, I just needed some time to kind of cope with everything. It was just too much at that moment, and I'm like, it was funny for you, but it wasn't funny for me that was actually going through it.
I mean, I understand that wasn't funny for you and everything, because I had my own little situationship going on. Hey, we did. We'll get to that in a little bit. And so I had deleted her number, so that happened like on a Saturday, I guess. And I think it was like maybe
I
Tuesday or
think it was like
Wednesday.
Tuesday because I
Tuesday or
needed at
Wednesday.
least, I don't know, with me, 3 days the max, and then I got my head good, and then I can talk to you again. So it was at least 3 days, and then when I hit her back up, I was like, hey, it's me, whatever. I just basically went head in and just apologized about the situation and blah, blah, blah.
And she did. And I was like, okay. So I put her phone number back in my phone.
So you had to all the way deleted me since I blocked you.
I was like, on to the next. But in my mind, I was like, I was mad. And my homegirl was like, you gotta give the queen a chance to explain. You gotta give the queen a chance to explain. I was like, yeah, okay. I'm just gonna take her number out of my phone so I don't have all these extra numbers in there.
Oh, my number was extra?
At the time it was.
At the time it was?
Yes,
Because
it was.
I blocked it. Whatever.
Yeah. But
Dang,
anyways,
you ain't even try to give it a chance though. Like, maybe, did you call me within those 3 days?
I had called you from my other phone and you had that number blocked too.
What the? But I get it. I get
I was
why
like,
you
all
end up
right. I was like, all right, cool.
deleting me. You're like, okay, she ain't coming back. Forget it.
Forget it.
And
And it was what it was. So, I was still, like I said, I was in the process of looking for a place. So I had found the place, and the guy was like, look, he was like, you don't have enough income. He was like, you're good to move in, you just don't have enough income. And we was back on talking terms. Well, we was on talking terms. So we was talking, and Babe was like, you know, you ain't never asked me to be your girlfriend. And I'm thinking to myself, girl, we've been talking for like 2 months. You know you my girlfriend, so what
no,
the hell?
I don't know nothing. Okay, so that's one thing with me. I don't know nothing until you ask me, especially that question. I feel like all women need to be asked, because don't assume not a shit over here.
Not a
Because
shit.
you assume it, you gonna be a whole asshole, and I'm gonna make you feel like an asshole because I'm not your girlfriend. You never asked me. You never made it official where we both have a understanding. So when I asked her that, she was like, what? I was like, you never asked me to be your girl. Like,
You wanna be my girlfriend?
finally you had got silent. She had got silent first, and then she like, well, do you want to be my girlfriend? I was like, okay, yes. And she
Yes.
like, she like, what? Like,
Oh, I was stuck.
that easy? Yeah, that easy. You just need to ask, and I need to agree or disagree about what we're about to do. So since I agreed, and we both agreed,
We both agree.
we were like, listen, head on, straightforward, let's go.
Let's go.
So she needed that information, and I was like, you know what? I was skeptical at first because I was like, yo, I'm about to send this information over, but I just asked her to ask me to be her girlfriend, so duh, you got to take it there. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna just go ahead and go out on a limb and step out on faith. I've been doing that anyway, and I'm trying to do that, so just go with it. Some information, whatever, boom, we got approved.
So we got approved, and so the guy was like, okay. He's like, you guys can move in on the 28th, was it 27th or the 28th
I think
of
it was
December.
the 28th.
Or December. So Babe was flying in that morning. So I was
Mhm.
like, okay, I'm gonna meet her at the airport. I said specifically, I'm gonna be the person.
She always specifically, like, she put emphasis on that because she wanted me to know that, listen,
I'm gonna be the person wearing all red. Your girl gets off the plane. Me and this white guy standing there talking. I was like, this girl gonna get off. This is the first time we meeting, and she's
First
gonna
time.
walk right past me. He was like, why would you say that? I said, she is, because she doesn't listen very well. And so she walks whoosh, right past me.
so in my defense, when people pick me up from the airport, or when I pick up someone for the airport, what I'm used to is waiting outside, right? Waiting outside in the car. So I'm already thinking she's outside in the car, like she's in the outside area. I was never thinking she was gonna park the car and come inside and wait for me there. So that was never a thought in my head. So I was already like, I'm just gonna meet her outside and meet her on red, because in the airport they got red, they got blue.
Yes.
So we was on the red side.
Red side.
We was on the red side. So all this dang on red, she think I'm really finna be, oh, she got on a whole red outfit. I'm not looking for red in the
In the
inside.
red.
Yeah, in the red, basically. I'm looking for red for when I go outside, when I step outside, when I get my luggage, my baggage, whatever, and I'm
Her
heading
baggage.
outside. So I had yeah 3 suitcases for a weekend. I had to be ready. I ain't know what I was gonna get myself into. I
Girl,
stay
you
ready,
did not
baby.
know. You
I
sure
stay
didn't
ready.
know.
Hey, you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. Anywho, so yeah, that's what happened. And this guy was trying to talk to me or whatever, and we was just in talking, making our way to the red. But all in all, she was inside.
So once we got her luggage and everything, I was like, look, tried to get the keys this morning. The guy said he's gonna meet me at 12 o'clock. So no, he said it was something he couldn't meet me, so I had got a room for the night.
Right. So
I got a room.
now all of this is transpiring before I got there. So
Right.
she knew that the room, the our townhouse wasn't gonna. The guy did not give her the keys.
Right.
So he was supposed to give it to her, but he ended up leaving town and going to Orlando.
Going to Orlando.
So now all this going down, I didn't know anything until I actually got here. But she had already made plans. Hey, got us a hotel room, got us this, got us that. So we was already A1, and I love that about her because she thinks ahead. And I love that thinking ahead is not trying to scramble it up. Because me, if she would have told me that in that time, I would have been like, well, let's ride out to Orlando to go get these keys.
But we didn't think about that.
We ain't think about
You know how long it took us to think about that? It was this year before.
like,
It's like,
yeah, and I was
we're
like, well,
going
damn, we
Orlando.
could have just went on to
Orlando
and
got the keys from
Like,
them.
it was right there. But
we didn't even
whatever.
think about it. So we got the hotel room, whatever. And so I was also in the process of buying a car. So we had gone to the dealership and everything and getting the car, whatever the case might be.
So we got the car the same day. So yeah, we already had house in place. Now the same day I came in buying the car, both of our names end up going on. Like we just went straight in. This
From the
weekend
start.
was both of our names on everything, and this is how we was making it official. Lord knows we didn't know. I didn't know if she was a crooked person. She didn't know if I was a crooked person. We just know we wanted to go forward, and we know we had this determination to get from where we was, to get out of the position where we was
at.
We was just determined, so we just went head in with it.
Went in with it. So, we're driving, and I had a doctor's appointment that day. So I got my new car. We drive, and I had my phone connected to the new car, and my situationship calls, and I'm like,
Let's change the battery.
I'm trying to hang the phone up, guys.
Wait, let's change our battery. Be back.
We're
Okay,
back.
so go ahead.
So my situationship had called, and I'm just scrambling trying to hit the button like, oh my God, why are you calling me? So, I'm like, I had already told Babe about the crazy girl. I was like, this girl is crazy. I was like, she's stalking me, whatever the case might be. And so, I'm trying to get rid of her, whatever. We go to the appointment, and I had to block the girl that weekend. I pulled a bay on the girl.
She had to, because what I felt like what you was telling me and what was actually happening was two different stories. The girl was blowing her up that weekend, and when that happened on the phone, like the girl, oh, where you at? Da, da, da. I'm sitting there and I'm like,
Yeah.
one. That's all I'm saying in my head, like one, bitch. Because I'm you better get. I don't know, like that's why they say with me, I observe before I blast off. Like, and I can take off in the moment, but I like to see certain things play out. I really like to see certain things play out because, like I said, we didn't know each other. Just getting in our situation ourselves, trying to arrange ourselves together. So these few couple of months we about to know each other, this year, I can give it a year. This year we about to know each other. It's a lot of leeway, but not too much leeway. You get what I'm saying? But in the first, I can say in the first 2 months is crucial because whatever situation you had going on gotta decease. It gotta be gone. just got to be gone. So I'm a time frame person. I'm gonna give you that little time to get it over with. But that situation felt like it ain't want to be over with.
Man, God, Jesus. So, got rid of her, and so the next day, we picked up my girls. They was at my parents' house, and we went to the movies, right?
Yeah, we went to the movies.
So we went to the movies, and we went out to eat, and so I had some checks that was at my parents' house, and I had told them I was moving out, but I guess they didn't believe me, whatever. So they was like, you need to come over here and get these checks and cash these checks, whatever the case might be. So I'm like, okay. Boom, we go over there, we're dropping the girls off. So
no, the whole time, let's be real. We're gonna be transparent with it.
Babe.
Okay, so the whole time we done came from the movies. Now they in the back doing their thing. I'm pretty sure they was texting their grandparents or whatever,
Right.
and letting them know what our moves was.
Right.
And as we was going out in this time frame, I'm driving.
Yeah.
I'm driving. She over there. So all of them over there silent because they silently texting. I'm over here like, oh my God. Like, did I really just get myself in this chaos? So in this drama. So now,
mind you, I had already told her about everything before she got here. I was so transparent with her.
She did. She told me about everything before I got here. But it was like one of those moments like, bro, is this shit real? Is she playing with like she playing? Like these people cannot be this bad. She playing with me. So she was like, basically she did pre-warn me, hey, my parents do this, my parents do that. I'm like, I ain't never been through no shit like that. Like, I ain't never heard, what? You grown though? You like this age? Like, what? How? So she was like, listen, it's real. Like, this is what it is. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So like I say, we in the car driving to her parents' house to go drop off the girls. And so, no, we was just going to drop off the girls.
Yeah, drop off the girls.
We didn't get the check that night.
No.
That was the next night.
That was the next night.
Okay,
yeah,
so
the
drop off the girls or whatever. So like I said, they all silently texting like crazy. So finally that ended, dropped them off, and
we went on to go do our little thing, our little rest of our night. Mm-hmm. And we had plans.
We ended our night. So what happened?
So we end up the next day, which was Sunday. Yeah, because that's when it changed.
Now, right. So let me tell you about Sunday, what I feel like in the morning time, I guess, because no, the night when we had ended up dropping the car off.
Oh yeah, that was the first night.
That was the first night, because when we bought our car, we ended up taking their car back to them,
right?
And we left out with our car. So that was the end of the first night.
That was the end of the first night.
Okay, so the
girls was with us the second day, which was that Saturday, and that's when that incident did happen on that Saturday. Remember, I was dropping the girls off, and I was walking towards my dad's vehicle.
Oh yeah, they was like, oh, come over here. You gotta drive with us, and she has to go. So all this going down, like I say, I don't even know.
Right.
So like I said, I was driving, so she gets out the car to go over there. I'm in the driver like this. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, what? So now I'm just waiting. So now all I hear, I didn't even hear, I read her lips. So what happened when you got out the car though?
So when I was walking up there towards, because the girls are gone in the house, so my dad was standing at the door, his truck door. So I'm thinking, okay, me and my dad finna go do this. But when he was like, she can leave, I'm like, no, she new here. She don't know her way around here. She's not leaving. So, as I'm walking, then I see my mom coming out the house, and she was like, don't talk to your dad like that. Get in this vehicle. So I'm like, oh no, we ain't finna do this time. So I just bust a whole U and I'm walking.
So I see her, she got close to the truck. Because the truck is in the driveway, so she got close to the truck, and she just, boom, she hit a quick U, and she coming back. I read her lips. She was like, I'm not for this shit tonight. And I was like, ooh, bitch. By the time she opened the door, she got in the car. I was like, go. She said, go. Boom, bitch, I took off. I took off. So how her parents' community thing is, where they stay is a one in and one out.
Right.
And I just took off. So I came the long way around.
Wrong way around, because we couldn't back up.
Yeah.
So she had to go around, and as we was coming back around, my dad was coming up the road with his truck.
Yes, girl. So I took off, and then I'm coming around the little rounded thing,
Roundabout.
and then by the time I hit that girl, he was at the little stop sign waiting.
Right.
So here come me like this, and he like going this way. So he drives up.
But he went too far
He
up.
Tom did. Lie. So girl, he drives up to kind of block me off. So all I remember is telling Bae, is that, bitch, I'm from Miami. I know how to drive. He is not finna block not a shit, and we going home. So she was like, just sit.
I was like, oh, okay.
So then I was not playing, because I was like, what type of shit is this? Is he really trying to block us in right now? So girl, he goes to block us in, but he went up too far. So bitch, I had no.
She was all on the side.
Girl, I ain't play. I was like, bitch, we is not staying here. Girl,
So they had
I
a
went
traffic circle.
Yes, girl,
So
the little
we-
roundabout.
Right,
Little
roundabout.
So
Bae was going the correct way, so he tried to
girl,
come
he
back
goes
around the other
wrong
way.
He goes the
And
wrong
she
way.
zoomed. And she took off. Oh my God.
He
I was
goes
like,
I'm going the right way around it. He goes the wrong way to cut me off again. But like I said, what we call the sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
That's our little white car. We had a little white Honda Civic. Baby, sweetheart ain't play no games, baby. Sweetheart was brand new, off the lot. We the first one to drive her, baby. It was over. Then I had to took off. So girl, now he following me. He racing behind us. I was like, babe, left or right? She was like, right. Boom, boom.
They said boom. When I said this is a straight shot. Do not turn until we get to the end of the road. So when Bae made that right turn, boom, Bae took off.
And it wasn't nothing in front of us. We was gone. And even if it was something in front of us,
Bae would have got away.
Boom, took off. It was nothing. But I was like, this is insane. I'm in a high-speed chase running from your parents.
Right.
We're in a high-speed chase running from your parents. Like, what?
I was sitting over there like, this girl is not coming back to Tampa. She ain't coming back to Tampa.
I couldn't understand it. But I was like, fuck that. We finna get away because this shit hype right now.
She was super hyped up.
I gotta get away. So now we got away, whatever. So now her parents call her and they're like, she's driving like a bat out of hell. Where did you get her from? What? They going off on her or whatever. I'm like, whatever. You figure that out. Bitch, I'm riding back to the hotel. Like, I can't believe this shit just happened. So now that
What happened?
what ended up happening that night?
That was it. We ended up going out. We went. Where did we go?
I think we probably went out.
We went out.
Because it was New Year's
It was
Eve.
New Year's Eve. Yep, it was New Year's Eve. So we went out to Whiskey
This is how we
Joe's.
rung in our New Year's, yo. We rung in, what that was, 2018?
2017 to 2018. Yep.
We rung in 2018 on a high-speed chase. You hear me? That night,
Yes.
that night we took off. It was crazy. But
It was fun.
the next day
It was New Year's Eve.
was whatever. We probably getting a little bit mixed up. But
Yeah,
anywho,
whatever.
one morning we woke up and I remember her being on the phone and she was talking to her parents. And when she was talking to her parents on the phone, they was like asking her these questions like, where did you meet her? How long y'all knew each other? This and that. And she telling them online, this and that. Like the way she was just answering the question, I'm like, I had to get up out the bed and get myself together and I walked out the room because I'm like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, that was the day after high speed chase. Yeah.
Because I'm like, this is ridiculous. What do you mean they're asking you where we met, this and that, this and that? And I mean, they're asking certain questions like, bro, you in my business. Don't do that. Like they was all the way in the business. And I'm like, she's really sitting up here answering these questions because me knowing me, like I would have cut that shit short a long time ago. Like I'm gonna tell you what I want to tell you and you got to get gone. But the information that they was asking was just so personal. It was so personal, and I'm like, oh my God.
And that's why now we have boundaries.
Yeah, I'm like, these questions they're asking are so personal, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to deal with this. So, New Year's Day came. That's when I left. I left on New Year's Day, you know. And, our time together,
It was great.
we had an amazing
It
time
was fun.
together. But it was just those cracks where when we bought the car, these people went to the extent to remember the conversation she had, I guess, when she was there at their house with the dealer. They called the dealer back
To see if I had came in and
to
purchased
see
a
if
car.
she came in to purchase a car, and from them saying yeah, but the dude ain't know what was up, so he's just
Right.
answering a question.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, so girl, come to find out, they know all the information of where we bought the car, how we bought all of this. We're like, what the? I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah. It was
These
crazy.
people really in your business like this? Like, what the hell? I'm like, what you got on you that I don't know? Because this is ridiculous. And
Girl.
I don't know. So, girl, leaving.
She left
Yeah.
on January 1st.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go to work the next day. It was the 2nd. And like, she was coming down here. She was coming back on January 28th, supposedly.
Supposedly, because that was like a big old question mark. But now, when I left, I got all these thoughts going through my head because I'm like, yo, I just put my information down on a vehicle, on a house with this lady. And we just had this chaotic weekend. So it was a lot to grasp and take in because I'm like, yo, I gotta know if I want this or not. But I'm like, she's not the issue. She's
Thank
not
God,
the
that wasn't the
issue.
issue.
She was not the issue. Her parents was the issue. And I'm like,
But we had such, our chemistry was so good. You know, even we had a set routine. Like, I would talk to Babe on my way to work, and then on my way home, and then we talked at 9 o'clock when the kids was in the bed.
because everything was respectable due to the fact that we have kids, right?
Right.
So kids gotta, you go
We
to
gotta
work,
give them
I
the
go to
time.
work. We gotta come home, get our kids together, whatever, and then boom, after they lay down, whatever, we can talk.
Right.
So, but not knowing that was our routine because where she was staying at with her peoples, this is how she had to, I guess, go about certain
Yeah.
things because she had to go in her room at a certain time because they put the alarm on and you can't walk through the house. I'm gonna just go there, fuck it.
Right. Couldn't.
So
it was what it was.
So she had to take certain information and certain things she already needed, and just already have it in the room. And then after 9 o'clock, we can talk.
Yeah. Which was okay because Babe was like, my kids go to bed at 9. So I was like, okay, we can have our little time and talk. And Baby's like, girl, it's time to go to bed. I'm like, girl, it's only 9 o'clock. What are you talking about? Go to
That
bed.
was always my bedtime. Once my kids go to sleep, I go to sleep too. And she just wanted that. I used to be like, I gotta go to sleep. I think how many times I probably fell asleep on the phone with you.
Probably 2 or 3, and I fell asleep about 2 or 3.
So
So it was good. And
we kept that communication going, but like I said, after that trip, I had a lot that I had to think about, but I didn't think too hard about it because, like I said, she wasn't the issue. It was them. And I already know the type of person I am. I'm going to stand my ground regardless of what it is. And now I'm like, oh, bitch, my name already on here, bitch. Can't nobody tell me not a shit. Nothing.
So then she goes
we
back,
going.
and she's like, I get sick, of course. Sick
Yeah,
for
she
like
got
3
sick.
weeks.
She got sick till the few days until I came back.
And so she was like, hey, you going to come up here and help me drive back? I was like, yeah, I never been to Miami, whatever. So I bought my little ticket, got on the flight, and Skip hopped down there. She's like, I'm outside. I was like, oh, okay.
I'm outside. I'm outside, meaning do what you need to do and bring it on outside. Not, oh, I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna be in all gray. I'm gonna be inside. No, handle your business inside and make your way outside, and so we can talk off.
So we could talk off. So we did. I came outside, and the guy, the security guard dude.
Girl, he was trying to talk to me, but I'm trying to make conversation so I can wait on her. So I'm like, yeah, no, talking to her. He was like, yeah, you know, you can't park here or whatever. But I'm like, yeah, she's coming. She's not too far. Da 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 da. Talking to him, and then boom, she pop up. All right, bitch, bye. I gotta go. Nigga, boom. Oh, he like, oh, that's what you. Yep. I gotta go. So that happened.
That happened. And Babe had a stuffed animal waiting for me in the car. Yeah, girl, my little cute self. And when she came down here, and we got to the hotel, she had flowers. There's flowers in the room
Morning.
for her. So it was fun.
Good, how are you?
It was fun. We had a good time. That's how we met. And yeah.
That's how we met, and that was our weekend meeting face to face. That was a weekend for you, child. That was a weekend where I said that I already know I'm about to have issues, but these issues, as long as they're not in the household where I'm gonna be, I'm fine. But it took us a minute to, well, I don't want to say a minute, it took us 4 years. It took us years to get to where we're at now, and we still got
years to go.
We still working.
And the crazy thing about it was, even to this day, even now, like when we was at Whiskey Joe's and we was taking pictures, people was jumping in our pictures with us.
Yeah.
And so now, even now, we could be out, same thing. We could be just walking, or we'll be taking pictures, and people want to jump in our pictures or our videos. Hey, and so the
vibe was good. The energy was always good from day one. When we was at Whiskey Joe, y'all, let me tell you a quick little thing. So it was New Year's. So the dude, he walking around giving out champagne. Nope, nigga, I'm on that. I see where you was going with it. So they was coming around giving everybody champagne. So at midnight, we can all toast, stick, kiss, do whatever you need to do. So petite, this one, so the man had to gave us our little cups or whatever, and with champagne, he gave you a cup too, babe. You just down.
Oh, yeah.
He gave all of us a cup. She just had to down her shit. So, and when she downed hers or whatever, so I'm still here sipping because bitch is about to be midnight, girl. So he comes back to see if she wanted another drink, girl, but it's loud. She can't really hear. So she goes to put her empty cup in the good cup. So girl, she just dropped her empty cup into a new champagne glass he's trying to give her. That man was so mad, girl. He did not come back to us.
I'm like, why is she still standing there?
No, babe. He was trying to give you a fresh champagne cup.
Is that going to reach for it? He's like,
she was like, oh, sorry. Like, and girl, he had done took off like, this bitch just dropped this dirty champagne glass in a new champagne glass I was trying to give her. I was like, oh my God, babe, no, he was giving you a new one. She was like, oh, I didn't know. Girl, the rest of the night, she trying to, excuse me. Girl, he was like, fuck them two over there. I am not coming back to them two ladies.
But it was all good.
It was a fun weekend. It really was. We enjoyed our time. But yes, child, we wanted to let y'all know how we met and where we at today. Anything else, baby? You already know.
You already know. That's it, girl.
That's it. We enjoyed you guys. We hope you guys enjoyed our story too. So do what you do. This is your part.
Oh yeah. So y'all know what it is. Go ahead, hit that like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications, share, tell your mama, your daddy, your sisters, your brothers, your friends. Tell them strangers. We trying to get up to 1,000. Thank you guys for that 500. We love you. Bye.
Thank you guys. It'll never be a dull moment.
Never, never, never.